Hi folks, Tim here. Welcome back to Elmendorf Acres. Well, we had a real successful couple days plowing snow. We had that first storm Monday into Tuesday, and I just wrapped up shoveling for this most recent storm, which was Friday into Saturday. And I plowed until about 1 o'clock in the morning and went home and collapsed. And then got up this morning, did some shoveling, cleaned some things up, and we were out collecting sap. Now, the sap ran really well a couple days ago, and I didn't have a chance to collect it yesterday because we had the truck set up as of Friday afternoon with plows and sanders, and I used my truck to collect the sap from the woods. But we had a real successful run, and right here we've got a little bit of our setup. I actually threw the little 35-gallon tank in the truck just to be able to pull most out what was in the woods, but I got a 275 completely full, and our little 35-gallon has about 28 gallons in it, I would say. And we actually had a real good run at the back of the property too. So the stuff that you saw in the back of the truck was from the property up the road and across the street where the lady has given us permission to tap, which is real nice of her. And we always give her some syrup as a thank you, but she's a wonderful neighbor. We're real happy to have her as our neighbor. But the sap ran well yesterday. So you can actually see as I'm walking back here to our IBC tote, which is at the bottom of the hill at my house, we've got just under 200. It looks to be about 190 to 195 as far as the amount of gallons that's in that. And then our nurse tank, which is up top there, is almost full. I didn't fill it right to 275. I left it right around 260. But that's just the way that one set. So that's got about 260 gallons in it. And we've got just a shade over 300 in the truck right now. And then we have this tank, which is just under 200. So with the 300 that's in the truck, I think it was 305 or 309, something like that in the truck. That'll round this and that up to 500 plus the 260 on the nurse tank. So that brings us to about 760. And when I left the woods earlier this afternoon, earlier this morning, we had about 45 gallons left that I did not have room to collect. So we have just over 800 gallons that we've got to boil off here in the next few days. So we'll be doing that. We got a new sign. So let me show you that. I didn't get a chance to put it together yet, but I think you'll appreciate this anyway. And we ordered a sign online because every time we boil, folks slow down and they look, because it looks like my garage is on fire. Because the way we've got our little sugar house built is if you come over the knoll and you just crest the knoll and you look at my garage, all you see is smoke and steam rolling out from behind the garage. So it looks like our garage is on fire, and everybody slows down and stops and looks. And realistically, if I thought a garage was on fire, I'd stop and look too. But we got some new signs made up, and I haven't even unwrapped these things yet. So let me unwrap them quick. I'll set this camera down here somewhere where I won't break it. So I just got done recording our latest segment of From 8 to 38, the Chronicles of a Young Entrepreneur. And that's why I was out here in the garage. And I figured you folks might like to have a quick update on our maple setup here. So let's see what we've got. But check out that series. It's definitely for the young entrepreneur. It's family friendly, like all of our videos. And my goal with it is really to help the young person in your life. So here's the new sign. It says, "We are boiling today, 100% pure New York maple syrup sold here. Follow us on YouTube at Elmendorf Acres." So we got these signs, and we've got two of them. They are identical. This one right behind it, and it's going on one of those sandwich board type things that you see out on sidewalks and whatnot. But that's going to go right out by the road. So the whole idea behind that was, like I said, people kept slowing down and looking and doing some rubbernecking. So we figured, hey, So a buddy of mine said, you know, Tim, it would make a lot of sense if you just put a sign out by the road, said, we are boiling today and follow us on YouTube. I don't remember if that was either my buddy Andrew or my other buddy Glenn or maybe somebody else, but you've seen both of them in our videos. They stop in when we're boiling. We do projects with them. So whoever came up with that idea, thank you very much. It was a good idea. And we will be boiling, I imagine, tomorrow, Monday, and several days again this week. We will be doing a live stream for at least part of that. Sometimes for us, the live streams get a little bit hectic because we're working, drawing stuff off and canning, things like that. So I forget that the camera's on and forget to continue talking and being helpful rather than just watching steam roll off an evaporator, which I guess could be interesting as well. And sometimes maybe better than me talking. But we've got more videos coming, and we were really busy this week with the snowstorm, so I didn't have a chance to edit very much, but we've got more stuff coming. We've got the Wolf Ridge splitter that needs to be reviewed, and we also have something that was just mailed to us the other day. And this is a channel first for sure. I had a company contact me and ask if we would be willing to review this miniature chainsaw that they have. And I agreed. I said, yes, we'd be happy to review it as long as I can review it to my standards, and happy to provide them with the link to the video. But I told them I am willing to do it, but it needs to be an honest review of what I think of your product. I am not going to take a product and then say, yeah, this is great, and it not really be great. I like to be honest in our videos, and I think that's really important. We're going to review this mini chainsaw here coming up. It did just come in, and we've got some firewood to cut tomorrow, along with a lot of boiling to do. So not entirely sure when that's going to happen, but look out for that video. It's a mini chainsaw. We also reached out to a couple other tool manufacturers to see if maybe they'd be interested in doing a side-by-side comparison between multiples. So I heard back from one and they said, nope, we're not doing any more of those. And the other company we haven't heard back from yet. So anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and please share.